Good day. Welcome to Pinoy Power Books YouTube channel. Today we will learn from the book Collaborating with the Enemy by Adam Kahane. In Collaborating with the Enemy, Adam Kahane explores the challenges and nuances of collaboration, particularly in situations where relationships are fraught with tension, disagreement, or mistrust. Unlike traditional views that frame collaboration as harmonious teamwork, Kahane introduces a more dynamic and realistic approach, arguing that collaboration often involves grappling with conflicting agendas, navigating personal and organizational differences, and tolerating discomfort. This summary provides an in-depth look at Kahane's central ideas, the principles he advocates for effective collaboration, and his practical guidance for navigating complex, adversarial environments. 1. The traditional view of collaboration and its shortcomings. Collaboration as harmony, the idealized vision. In the opening chapters, Kahane critiques the traditional perspective of collaboration as a harmonious process where like-minded individuals work together seamlessly toward a common goal. While this ideal might work in straightforward scenarios, it breaks down in complex situations where collaborators hold opposing views, competing interests, or deep-seated mistrust. The author argues that traditional collaboration often assumes alignment of goals. Everyone shares the same vision or endgame. Likability. Participants genuinely enjoy working together. Trust. There's mutual confidence in each other's motives and actions. However, these assumptions are rarely true in real-life situations involving diverse stakeholders, such as political negotiations, corporate partnerships, or community projects. When collaboration becomes difficult, Kahane introduces the idea of stretch collaboration, where working together doesn't necessarily mean agreement or harmony. Stretch collaboration acknowledges that disagreement and conflict are natural and often unavoidable. Progress can emerge even when trust and shared goals are absent. Success requires navigating differences, not eliminating them. This sets the stage for the book's key argument. True collaboration is messy, dynamic, and iterative. 2. The nature of stretch collaboration. What is stretch collaboration? Kahane describes stretch collaboration as the process of working together despite conflicting values, interests, and goals. It's a departure from traditional collaboration models that emphasize alignment and agreement. Stretch collaboration involves embracing uncertainty and ambiguity, making it particularly suited for complex, high-stakes situations. Key principles of stretch collaboration include letting go of control, accepting that you cannot dictate the outcome or behavior of others. Embracing discomfort, recognizing that progress often requires enduring tension and uncertainty. Co-creation, finding solutions that accommodate diverse perspectives without forcing consensus. The three paradoxes of collaboration. Kahane outlines three paradoxes that define the stretch collaboration process. Unity and diversity. Collaborators must work together while respecting their differences. Acknowledging diversity can lead to richer, more innovative solutions. Power and love. Collaboration requires balancing power dynamics, assertiveness with love, connection, and empathy. Overemphasis on one can derail the process. Action and reflection. Collaborators must act decisively while also reflecting on their actions and outcomes. Too much reflection can lead to paralysis, while unchecked action can create chaos. These paradoxes challenge conventional collaboration methods, requiring participants to adopt a more fluid and adaptive mindset. 3. The practice of stretch collaboration. Letting go of control. One of the most challenging aspects of stretch collaboration is relinquishing control. Kahane argues that people often resist collaboration because they fear losing control over outcomes, processes, or relationships. However, in complex scenarios, trying to exert too much control can backfire. Kahane offers practical advice for letting go of control. Focus on contribution, not domination. Instead of dictating terms, aim to add value to the process. Accept unpredictability. Acknowledge that collaboration will take unexpected turns and adapt accordingly. Build resilience. Develop the capacity to cope with uncertainty and setbacks. Listening to understand, not to convince. Effective collaboration requires deep listening, not just to respond, but to truly understand others' perspectives. Kahane emphasizes the importance of active listening in building bridges between conflicting parties. He encourages collaborators to suspend judgment, avoid jumping to conclusions about others' motives or ideas, ask open-ended questions, Invite diverse viewpoints and explore them without bias. Validate emotions. Acknowledge the feelings and experiences of others, even when they differ from your own. Navigating power dynamics. Power imbalances are inevitable in collaboration, especially when dealing with hierarchical structures or entrenched authority. Kahane advises collaborators to approach power dynamics with awareness and humility. Recognize your own power. Understand how your position influences others and use it responsibly. Empower others. Create opportunities for marginalized voices to be heard. Challenge power respectfully. Question authority in ways that foster dialogue, not defensiveness. 4. Tools and techniques for effective collaboration. Scenario planning. One of Kahane's signature techniques is scenario planning, a method he popularized in his work with multinational corporations and governments. Scenario planning involves imagining multiple possible futures and exploring how different decisions might shape outcomes. This technique helps collaborators think creatively about complex problems, prepare for uncertainty, identify shared interests despite differing priorities. Conflict is a source of creativity. Kahane argues that conflict is not inherently negative, it can be a catalyst for innovation and growth. Instead of avoiding or suppressing conflict, collaborators should reframe conflict as an opportunity. Use disagreements to generate new ideas and perspectives. Focus on the issue, not the person. Avoid personal attacks and keep discussions centered on the problem. Practice empathy. Seek to understand the underlying needs and concerns driving others' positions. Prototyping solutions. Instead of aiming for a perfect, one-size-fits-all solution, Kahane recommends prototyping, testing small, iterative steps to see what works. Prototyping allows collaborators to experiment with different approaches, learn from failures and adjust accordingly. Build trust through incremental progress. 5. The emotional and psychological dimensions of collaboration. Dealing with fear and resistance. Fear and resistance are common barriers to collaboration, especially when stakes are high or relationships are strained. Kahane identifies several sources of fear, including fear of failure, fear of losing power or influence, fear of vulnerability. To overcome these barriers, Kahane suggests: acknowledge the fear, recognize and name the emotions at play without judgment. Create a safe space. Foster an environment where participants feel comfortable sharing openly. Focus on shared purpose. Remind collaborators of the collective goals that unite them. Cultivating humility and patience. Collaboration requires humility, the willingness to admit you don't have all the answers, and patience, as progress often unfolds slowly. Kahane encourages collaborators to be curious. Approach others with genuine curiosity and openness. Let go of ego. Prioritize the collective good over personal agendas. Practice mindfulness. Stay present and focused, even in challenging moments. 6. Real-world applications of stretch collaboration. Kahane illustrates his principles with real-world examples from his career, including his work with post-apartheid South Africa, conflict resolution in Colombia, and corporate partnerships. These stories demonstrate how stretch collaboration can succeed even in highly adversarial contexts. Case study: South Africa's transition to democracy. Kahane played a role in facilitating dialogues during South Africa's transition from apartheid to democracy. This process involved bringing together deeply divided groups with conflicting visions for the country's future. By embracing diversity, navigating power dynamics, and fostering co-creation, the participants were able to develop a shared framework for moving forward. Conclusion: embracing the complexity of collaboration. In Collaborating with the Enemy, Adam Kahane redefines what it means to work together. He challenges the notion that collaboration requires harmony, trust, or shared goals, instead offering a more pragmatic and flexible approach. By embracing the messiness of real-world collaboration, Kahane argues, we can achieve progress even in the most challenging situations. Key takeaways include: collaboration is not about controlling outcomes but co-creating them. Discomfort and conflict are integral to the process, not obstacles to be avoided. Effective collaboration requires humility, patience, and a willingness to adapt. Kahane's insights empower readers to navigate complex relationships and work toward meaningful change, even when working with people they don't agree with, like, or trust.